just going to start off by saying I am sorry for the delay in videos. It's only been since about, I don't know, maybe August, so my bad. I am still alive, though. Anyway, we're just going to jump into it. This video is kind of going to be all over the place. First of all, I'm sorry. I am paying attention. I am driving though. I just got off work, but this video is mainly going to be, again, all over the place because I have a lot to tell you. First of all, I got my CDL. I can't remember if I told y'all, but I went in September, failed my first time. I don't think y'all even know about all that. Then I went back October 13th, and I ended up passing. So, I have had my Class A CDL since October 13th. Now, it is February 11th, and no, I do not have a job yet. Again, I am under 21, which means I can only drive intrastate, not interstate. So I cannot cross state lines, which, as you all know, all mega carriers go across state lines. So basically, I have to try to find a local job, and well, that's just not working. Simply because most of your local jobs also require you to be over the age of 21 and have a perfect driving record. Well, if anyone on here knows me, I don't have a perfect driving record. Right now I have 3 speeding tickets on my record. 2 of them were 2 years ago, so this July they will drop off and I'll be left with 1 ticket. Yes, I did get a speeding ticket after I got my CDL license. That is not something to brag about because I know better, but you know, it was the night of Thanksgiving. I didn't have any families, you know, functions to go to, simply because, again, you know, we ain't gonna get into all that, but it's coming home from, you know, a friend's house, and they clocked me 60 and a 45. So again, that was my fault. Can't really sit here and say nothing about that, but haven't found a job. It's going to be tough finding a good job with my speeding tickets, but we're gonna hope for the best. You know, once July hits, I'll only have 1 on there. My record will look a lot better, and yeah. Let's see. So I've been looking. You know, thought about VDOT, but they're for some reason mainly part-time. And correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I was looking at it today. Tried Virginia Eagle, the beer company. That didn't work out. And hopefully my phone won't fall. But that didn't work out. And I applied to an off-road dump trucking job, which that's not using my Class A, but that's all right. That didn't work out, and so I'm kind of stuck waiting for my birthday, which is in April. So I am a little less than 2 months away from being able to really start looking for an actual, like, OTR job, which I honestly cannot wait. Hold on, let me fix this. There we go. But that's, to sum up what's been going on, that's basically what has been going on. I've been looking for jobs, you know. In the meantime, I have been studying for my hazmat endorsement, my tanker endorsement, and my doubles and triples endorsement. So once April rolls around, because I turned 21 April 1st, April Fool's, baby! But once I turn 21, I'm going to go down to the DMV before I really start applying to jobs on probably, I don't know what April 1st falls on, but whatever that, like, next weekday is when I'm going to go, even if April 1st is on a weekday. So I'm going to get all those straight. That way I can add to my resume, you know, I do have a Class A CDL with 3 endorsements. So that's my plan for that. So I'm studying all that now. And honestly, just, you know, trying to keep my, you know, skill level up. I'm still going back to the school a couple days a week, driving, you know, doing some maneuvers here and there. And I even go to speak to the classes. Like when the new class comes in, the full-time, I know they do it. So full-time classes, which I did full-time, they run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. for 4 weeks. And the part-time classes, they run Saturday and Sunday, 8 to 4, and they go for 10 weeks. And then, you know, you gotta wait for an appointment at the DMV, which that can be the longest time depending on what's going on with the DMV. The situation down here, we have to go to Chester, Virginia, which I'm not really gonna give up my location yet, but that's about a good hour, almost 2 hours to travel. And you know, if you are like me and you failed your first time, you got to make multiple trips, and that sucks. I had to take off 2 whole days of work, which my work's understanding, and you know, I have a lot of PL time, so it was okay to go do this. And you know, so I ain't trying to ever go through that again. But I've been trying to keep up on my skills. I've still, you know, I go through my general knowledge stuff every once in a while, you know, air brake and combinations, all that stuff. So still trying to keep fresh with all that. I'm a little rusty with backing simply because I don't get a lot of backing time anymore, because again, the full-time students are there. I only have from 2 to 4 to practice because I get off work at 2. So there's that. But that is my plan, and again, I'm sorry I've been absent. There's been a lot of events that have happened since July. I think it was July. It was either July or August when I made my last video. I can't remember. But yeah, so that is my plan. And I know mainly on Instagram, a lot of you, again, my whole 12 subscribers, which thank you guys. Y'all are the best. A lot of you follow me on Instagram, which is at 96_Civic Hatch. You guys, I mainly post on there. That's my main like social media like thing. So, but I was going somewhere with this. I know, yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you pretty much already kind of know what's been going on, and you know, you guys know. Well, here's this, since again this video is all over the place. I've officially lost 70 pounds. Now this actually, I want to go into a topic with you because this was the main point of this video. I wanted to talk to some people, and I've been talking to people, and again, I go down to the class and I talk to the new students, and the females tend to gravitate towards me simply because this is a male-dominated field. Now, the more I, you know, kind of have put myself into this environment, into this like world, I'm noticing there are a lot more females than people think in this, you know, career. And when speaking as a female, now this could just be, this is totally my opinion and this is how I felt. It was scary. It was intimidating coming to, you know, this class with 15 males and I am the one female. My personality is a little, I would say, I don't know, bubbly, so I tend to get along with people and make friends really quickly. Now, I still am a very shy person, but being able to make friends quickly, like, I wasn't as intimidated as, you know, I could have been. I just kind of jumped in there and, you know, made friends with everyone that way. You know, if they made fun of me, they made fun of me, whatever. It's nothing because we're cool. But I notice a lot of the females, they are intimidated, you know, they are surrounded by more males than anything, and it kind of does suck because, you know, wow, I'm at loss for words right now. Hold on a second, let me get past this curve. The stereotype, there we go, that women are, you know, worse at driving than men. Well, that's not true. First of all, I know a lot of men I can outdrive. That's in a regular car, and I'm not going to say nothing about the trucking world because, again, I'm not even in it yet. So, there's that. But, like, if you are a lady and you are watching this, don't let that intimidate you. You know, they're going to say what they want, but at the end of the day, you are there for you. You're not there for them. The only thing that matters is you graduate the class and you go to the DMV to get your stuff. That's it. That's all that matters. And I know I had a couple people ask me just around like my area, the people I know, what was better, and I know there's a lot of videos on this. So what was better, to go through a company to get your CDL or to go through school? Personally, I don't know, because I went through like an independent school type thing, simply because, again, I wasn't 21. I don't know how that works with the schooling, but I know I wasn't able to cross state lines going into it, so I picked to do like an independent school and just pay out of pocket for it, which I think worked out better in my end, because I still had to be home. I still had to do all of that, and, you know, I still needed my income. Again, I don't know how all that works if you go through, you know, a company to get your CDL. I don't know, but that's what I decided to do. I worked full-time and went to school full-time, so I had to switch from first shift to third shift, which is 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. and then I went to school 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I got 2 hours of sleep a night between the two, and then I took an hour nap after I got off and got to the school. But there's that. So back on the female thing, if you're a female, don't be intimidated. You know, I was one of the ones who, I'm not gonna say I'm mechanically inclined, but I do like stuff with cars. I do change oil, tires, you know. I recently put a new alternator on my car, and of course, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I got my little hatchback that I work on all the time, which, P.S., might be selling it. So if anyone's interested in it, let me know. Might be selling it, but summer's coming up and we gonna go to a bunch of meets with it. So yeah. And another thing is, you know what? This is just gonna be a catch-up video, because I'm not gonna go. I'll make a separate video for what I really wanted to talk about. But I will tell you guys that right now, along with all of the studying still, I'm thinking about going back and taking some sort of, you know, business class through just a community college while I'm waiting. You know, and eventually, I want to purchase a truck. Now, I don't know anything about it, so I'm not going to really say much about it. I listen to a lot of people YouTube about it, and, you know, it's those people who say it's a good thing, it's a bad thing, blah, 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 but that is my long-term goal. Now, I want to do that within 5 years of me getting into the world, depending on who my mentors are, you know, who I have training me, and really who I listen to is going to determine all of that, and honestly how I run. So that is my plan, and in 5 years from now, hopefully my YouTube will be a lot bigger, hopefully my Instagram will be bigger, hopefully I will be in this trucker world, hopefully, you know, my name will be out there, and hopefully we will all be able to look back on this and be like, yo, she did do it within 5 years. 3, if possible. You know, I'm even contemplating, you know, giving up where I stay, because I rent. I got this car, I'm still paying on it, but it's nothing crazy. It's definitely affordable. Like, if I'm doing it at the job I'm at now, I can do it anywhere else, especially if, you know, I'm making decent money, as long as I'm making more than I am now. And, you know, I'm not paying on the hatchback. That's a 96, so I bought it for $1,000. Ain't hurting my pocket none. Only thing I pay is $33 a year in property tax on it, and that's nothing. And I pay $13 of insurance a month. It ain't hurting me. But that's my plan. So in 5 years, we're gonna look back on this and we're gonna be like, yo, she did it. And that's my biggest thing. That's what I'm gonna do. And if anyone knows me, I'm trying to make a name for myself, and the scary part is I'm having to do it on my own, and I'm proud. If you are a person who, like, they don't have a whole lot of money, they work paycheck, you know, they live paycheck to paycheck, they are on their own, you know, I don't care what your situation is, you can do it. If it is in your mind, you can do it. Even if you have to save up for a while, you can do it. Me, I remember just one day being like, yo, I want my commercial driver's license. Why not? And then I started researching, and I did about 3 or 4 months of actual research on the field, you know, where the career can take me, and, you know, what would I get back from it, what would I benefit from it, and stuff like that. And, I mean, yeah, one side of me wishes I would have waited a little longer to get it, simply because now, like, I am just kind of stalled and waiting. But then again, I'm glad I did it when I did, because A, it was in the middle of the summer, so it was hot, but I'd rather be hot than cold. And when, you know, I had amazing classmates, and I found an amazing support system through my school. And like I was saying, you know, if you don't have that, and me, I didn't have a lot of people, you know, to tell me, hey, you got this, which, I mean, I know how I am. If I want something, I'm gonna get it regardless. But I didn't have that. I didn't have, you know, someone helping me financially. I didn't have someone, you know, pat me on the back. I didn't have someone really honestly rooting for me. Like, I had friends and coworkers I work with now that supported me 110%. And even, you know, they kept up with it. They asked. They, you know, when I called them, you know, upset because I failed the first time, you know, they were right there. And they never once let me down by myself. And when I went through school, a couple of my instructors, mainly all of my instructors, were awesome. You know, they never let me doubt myself. And that is a big problem for me, is I tend to doubt myself when things get hard. But I made it. And you can too. You just gotta work for it. And that's it. Honestly. Like, take it from a 20-year-old. Take it from a 20-year-old. Wow. Y'all, I'm young. Wow. Anyway, but I would say, not to toot my own horn, but for a 20-year-old, I got a little bit of wisdom. Not a lot, just a little bit, but I tend to listen. And if any of you guys have anything you want to say, anything, like any advice or anything at all, please, like, comment something. I would love to hear it, you know, even if you're a veteran, even if you're just coming into it, if you have any questions, any of that. If you want me to do a video on something, even if it's something not CDL related, let me know. Because right now, you know, we need to gain some subscribers. That way, you know, I can get my name out there and we can actually create my channel into something. Because this channel is mainly about, you know, the CDL thing, the whole from start to finish to building a career. But I also want to touch on some things. I know my next video is probably going to be something along the lines of, I'd say, what was I going to put? Focus, and I'm not going to tell y'all exactly because I don't even know what I'm going to talk about, and basically pushing through some things, because this is what I'm going through currently. So I was also going to make a video of that probably tonight, so I'll probably wear the same thing if you watch this. But yeah, so if you got friends or family or anyone you know is trying to get into this, or maybe would want to subscribe, let them know. That'd be awesome. Follow me on Instagram at 96_Civic Hatch, and you can, you know, that's where you'll really be updated on my life, is through Instagram, because I'm on Instagram every day. And my Facebook, you know, you can go to Faith Bourne, BOURNE, find me on there. You can add me. Not really on Facebook too much, but whatever. And I just want to make, you know, to the people watching who did support me, thank you guys. Without you, you know, I don't need anyone's validation, but it is nice to know I have people who I can count on and people who are proud of what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do for myself. I don't get that a lot, and I'm speechless when it comes to it, because I have met some of my closest friends in the last year, and it's truly amazing to have someone like that be on your side and support you, and, you know, tell you every day that you will be something. And that's my biggest thing in life. I want to be someone, and I will be someone. So you guys will hopefully see this face more, hopefully. And I will start to make more videos. I've said that a lot, but I will. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm going to roll up out of here. I'm going to get home, cook me some lunch, study a little bit, probably chill. It's Monday. This probably won't get uploaded till Tuesday, Wednesday. So, y'all stay safe out there, man. The world's crazy. Alright, y'all. Bye.